interview with Miss Fancy. First of all, how are you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
That's good. I'm doing good. First question is, tell me a little bit about Miss Fancy. Are you originally from Virginia, and how did you get started doing music?
I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia, born and raised. I started doing music when I was 7. It started with poetry and singing, and then the rapping came along. My mom rapped, and my daddy did music also, so it's meant, I guess.
Wow, so you was actually born to a musical family.
Basically,
Wow. Who's had the biggest musical influence on your music?
I guess the things that I've been through, and the fact that my parents and them did music too, so it just took its place.
Okay. Where do you get your inspiration when you're writing your songs?
Again, the things that I've been through, everything that I write about is real,
Okay, so you basically, when you write, you're writing stuff about stuff that happened to you.
Basically.
Okay. Do you think your personality shines through your music?
Yeah, if it didn't, it wouldn't be real music.
That's true. You're about to release a CD called Underrated and Underestimated. The Starving Artist.
Yes, the Starving.
So, what was the concept for that CD and the name?
Exactly what it states. Because I am underrated and underestimated because the fact that I'm a female. Not only that, because I rap, and not only that, it's just a whole bunch to it, like where I come from, the little projects and all that stuff. So I guess people put a label on me or whatnot. So I'm like, you know what, this is the perfect title. And I'm a starving artist because the way I push for it, the way I want it, it's just the name stays for itself. It's exactly what it says: underrated, underestimated, the starving artist.
Okay. What is your favorite song on the CD?
The first track, Real Talk, because I don't express my feelings in my music as much, like far as the things that I've been through, and that's what I'm doing now. And it's real, it's personal. It's a quick track. It's basically an intro, but it's what I've been through.
Okay. How do you separate yourself from other female artists in the music industry?
The way I want it, the way I strive for it. I'm pushing, and I got help with me, but the way I push for it, and I want it, the way I promote everything. So that separates me. I want it really, really bad. I want it.
What do you hope to accomplish through your music?
I want the fame. Of course, everybody want the money. The money come with it. But the things that I've been through, I want to be seen and I want to be heard. So the fame.
Okay. You was recently nominated for Best Hip Hop / Rap Female Artist for the Rich City Awards. How do you feel about being nominated for that award?
It's crazy because I knew nothing about me being nominated. I woke up and I was tagged in iCandy's post, and it said vote for Miss Fancy, and I'm like, for real? And I went to click on the link, and it said my name, and I was super excited because that means people really had to vote for me because I knew nothing about it. So I'm excited about it.
Okay, well, you're going up against Diesel, Lady Meek, Miss Proper, and Ruin. Can you tell the listeners why they should vote for Miss Fancy?
Shout out to all the female rappers too, But vote for me because you want to, and you see my inspiration towards it. You see that I want it. You see how I'm promoting, pushing. Vote for me because you see that I want it, and y'all should vote for me. You won't be disappointed at all.
All right, I hear that. Okay, I have to ask you.
Woo! Bring it on, bring it on.
Okay, everyone's seen the Twitter beef and the Facebook beef between you and Mona J. Can you explain to us exactly how that started and what's going on with that?
Somebody woke me up out of my sleep. They called me. I answered my phone. It was like, Miss Fancy, what's up with they called me by my real name. And then it was like, what's up with your girl, Mona J, or whatever. And I'm like, what you mean? What's going on with your girl? Being funny, throwing it back. Yes. And he was like, she on Twitter going in on you. I'm like, no, she not. He like, yes, she is. So he texted me everything she sent first, and I read it, and I went to go look for myself. You know what I mean? You can't just go off what somebody say. I went to go see for myself, and it specifically said why my girls didn't get vote, but Miss Fancy did. Like it stated my name. I would have been okay with it if she would have been like, why some of these people nominated, but not my girls. She specifically said my name, so I felt some type of way, and I spoke back on it, and then she spoke back on it, and we just went back and forth with it. And then somebody else joined the conversation, which it had nothing to do with nobody else but us two. And the guy too, Diva, you know, y'all already know, and she jumped in it too. So that's how it started. And I'm not gonna let just anybody talk about me, especially the things that I've been through. So I spoke up on it, and I felt that was right.
Do you feel as though, because I seen the video that you posted of her, and then I seen the video that she posted of you, I guess the diss track is what they call them. Do you think, in your opinion, this situation could have been handled differently?
On her end, yeah, because that's how it started. If she would have took it differently, of course I would have. But the fact that she wanted to put it out on Twitter, like she's a Twitter person and I'm a Facebook person, so she put it on Twitter, so I took it upon myself to take it to the Facebook. She stated my name, so I gave her a nice little song for her, just for doing it, you know. It was on the right. And it could have been handled, she could have just said it differently. Why these people was nominated and that my people. She said my name specifically, so.
What I found crazy about this situation was, for the fact, all of them is amazing rappers, you know.
And different.
Yeah, everybody have their own style, their own personality, but it was, I'm trying to see how to state this. To my knowledge, the rappers who they thought should have been in this category wasn't even in the category. So why not support the ones that did make it in that category? Because how can you say, well, one person don't deserve it?
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it was other people's votes. It was other people voting in. If you felt that way, you should have called in and voted whoever you wanted. Once again, I knew nothing about it.
That's true. So, do you think the situation got out of hand? You know, because it's a hip hop award. You know what I mean? Do you think this whole thing got blown out of proportion?
It did, but that's the route it went. You know, once again, the way it started, that was the result it got from it starting the way it did.
That's true. All right, well, I just wanted to get your input on it because Facebook and Twitter been going crazy about Miss Fancy and Mona JB, and like I said, it's just an award. You know what I mean? Give people their props when it's due. Yes. You know, and then the fact that other people jumped in, I don't even know the situation that went on, but I kind of feel as though it could have been handled differently than when it was. You know, including the video. So I'm not taking, I don't want nobody thinking I'm taking anybody's side. I just kind of feel as though it could have been handled different than what it was, you know. Come to each other like women, you know. She could have came to you and said, okay, you're a good artist, but I kind of feel such and such would have been a better place. Or
you got my number, you inbox me, anything. You know, it really could have been handled differently.
Okay. Well, the next thing is, how can people get in contact with you and purchase your music?
Oh, you already know, Facebook, yes, Miss Fancy 804, you know, www.facebook/Miss Fancy 804. You can hit me up on Twitter also, at 804 Miss Fancy, all capital, and it's MZFANCY. And the mixtape will be dropping the end of May, no specific date, but when I know, y'all know. So just hit me about it and I just keep y'all updated.
Alright. Well, y'all definitely vote for Miss Fancy. www.richcityhiphopawards.com. She's nominated for Rap/Best Female Artist, I believe. Is that?
Yeah.
Alright, so definitely vote for her. Y'all can vote up to 5 times a day, and I'm also going to put myself in it. I'm also nominated for Best Radio Personality, so definitely put y'all vote in for me. Rich City Hip Hop Awards. Tickets are on sale now. They're $20 in advance. You can contact 804-687-3170 to purchase your tickets. We're about to go into some more music with DJ Brain Freeze, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the hot topic.